Hi, today we're looking to convert this timesheet form entries into PDF files. As you can see, I have got a simple timesheet entry form in Notion over here. And once the user fills in all the details in this particular form and they click on submit, the responses will come under the responses view in this particular database. I've already added two dummy submissions out of the particular form and I'm now looking to convert these submissions into PDF files. For this, I'll be using a tool known as PDF Output. This will help me process PDF files on automation from a Google document with the help of a Notion database. So a Google document is where we'll be editing the template, which will be converted to PDFs, and a Notion database is where it will contain all the information that we're looking to convert to PDF files. You can create anything such as reports, invoices, contracts, certificates, or even quotations that you are generating on a day-to-day basis on your business. Let's click on create PDF and let's sign in to understand how this automation will work and how we can create PDFs and automation out of this. So I'm going to quickly sign in and then we will see the rest of the automation steps what we need to take. So first step is adding a Notion database. So we have this simple database over here which we can add and which we can convert to PDF. So let me first of all click on add Notion database. But before that, we also need to add a document once the database is added. So the document will be converted to PDFs. And finally, we can copy all the properties of the database one by one that is shown over here onto the document, and then it can be converted to PDF. So click on add Notion database and let us now copy this database title which we have, which we are going to connect to convert to PDF file. So I'm just going to copy this database title. Let me click on select pages and let me put the database title inside the search pages. You should be able to see the particular form populate over here. Click on this and the form gets selected. So whenever you're looking to add a database, always enter the database title inside the search pages and then add it. Do not add the database by selecting these top level pages from here, because if you do that, the experience will not be smooth and the database may not be added correctly. Alongside this, if your database is connected with other databases through relation properties, so let's say my simple timesheet form is connected with database A and database B through relation properties, I also need to add database A and database B over here so that the PDF file which will be created will have all the relation and roller values intact. Otherwise, the relation and roller values will not appear in the PDF file generated. Having considered all of this, let's click on allow access and now we should get access to the particular database which we're looking to convert to PDF files. You should be able to see the database populate over here. If it is not visible, you can simply try reloading the database once or twice, but it should definitely appear in the drop down. So once you try reloading it, you should be able to see it in the drop down. If it is still not yet appearing, you can try refreshing the page once or give it one more reload. It takes a while to load the database, so please be patient, but it should definitely appear in the drop down. And you can see the timesheet form is appearing over here. Click on this. If you scroll down, you should be able to see all the properties of the database appear over here one below the other. So whatever properties we have in the database over here, everything is visible over here one below the other. Okay. Next step is adding a document to this database. So click on add Google document. If you have a timesheet template file available on your drive, click on existing document and choose any existing document that might be available on your drive. Okay. I do not have any existing document available, so I will go with a demo document, which will create me a sample document with all the placeholders automatically added. Okay. So here you can see it has created me this demo document for my use case, and I have all the placeholders automatically added inside double curly brackets. So we have email field, we have the in time, out time of all the particular columns, and we have the name column as well. Okay. So whatever entries we have in the database, everything is put inside double curly brackets over here. So when the PDF will be generated, the email field will be replaced with the email value that you see over here. Similarly, the name field will be replaced with the name value that you will find over here in the database, and so on for all the other fields. Okay. So every field will be mapped to the corresponding values in the database and they will be replaced with the values when the PDF will be created. If you want to manually add any field, let's say I want to add the name field, click on copy, go to the document wherever you want to use it and simply use Control V or Command V on your keyboard. Okay. So you can use the keyboard shortcut Control V or Command V. It will automatically paste the property onto the document. So you can copy and paste the property anywhere on the document and it will automatically put it on the document for a use case. I already have all the mappings already done, so my mappings need not be created anymore. What I need to do is I need to define the PDF file name. Okay. So I can go with the name column, which I want to use to name the PDF file, and then I can download the PDF. Okay. And once I download the PDF, all the PDF will be stored in the PDF file column, and anything which is set to ready to generate will be converted to PDFs. Okay, it will also download the PDF onto my downloads directory, so you can find it over there as well. But as you can see, I have got the generate PDF column, I have got the PDF file column, and anything which is set as ready to generate will be converted to PDF and it will stored over here. So let's click on this and we will be able to see all the PDF files which has been created. So this is the first document which it has generated with all the mappings already in place. And then we have got the second document which it has also created, and here also all the mappings are already in place with the values. Okay, so we created this first document and the second document with all the mappings fetched from the database, and everything has come out correctly. If you want to automate this process, what you can do is simply click on setup notion automation, and this will set up the automation to run forever, which means you do not need to use PDF output ever again to set up everything from scratch and create PDF. Rather, whenever a user clicks on submit and new entry appears over here, simply mark it as ready to generate and the PDF will be created directly over here. This makes the process truly effortless and the automation happens 24/7, 365 days to create the PDFs unlimited times. So you do not need to use PDF output to set this up again, as the automation happens directly inside the database, and you need to simply mark it as ready to generate to create the PDFs directly over here. I hope this explanation was clear to you. If you still have any questions, use the chat bubble at the bottom of the page. Send me a message with your queries on this. I'll be happy to address the same. Or else you can go to the bottom of the home page, find out the contact section, and send me an email with whatever queries you're having. I'll be able to address the same as well. You can even take a free demo session where I'll be guiding you step by step on how to use this tool and make the best advantage of the automation available for the use case. So that was